are you? Okay, I want to show you guys today one of my best quarantine projects. Me making our bar a feature in this house. It has become a hit. And so I want to share with you. It's been so fun. You know what? We've always had a bar. And we've always have had it semi-stocked, and we've always entertained. And so people would come and they would get their drinks and they would leave. It's here in our living room. Our living room is kind of formal, and so they didn't really want to stay in the living room, so they come get the drinks and leave. But since we've redone the bar, we can't keep them off the bar. They stay here. This is the hangout spot now. But anyway, so because of that, and because this has been one of my projects, I want to bring it to you. So here we go. I want to show you my bar, show you what I've done to it to bring it up to date, and then I want to show you a tour, give you a tour, tell you everything I've put in the bar, how you stock your home bar, and what you need in your home bar. And then I want to make a drink with you. So let's get started. First things first. If you see this, the light in the background, it's because you know we're new to this thing, and I don't know how to record without the light and the mirror just yet. I don't know. My husband is debuting as my new producer, director for, he's probably going to be here just this one time. He don't like it. Anyway, so if you see the ring, the light in the background, or see anything, it is what it is. I'm not a pro. But anyway, back to my bar. Anyway, I have some little notes here, so if you see me looking down, it's just notes. Anyway, first, the structure, what I did to the bar to bring it up to date. First of all, we had this house, we moved in '08, and this house is an older house. It's been here since '77. It was built in '77, and it was built with this wet bar, so we actually not had to put it in. It was already here as part of the house in our living room. Secondly, when we moved in '08, I thought that I would just get started on everything right away, and I actually put in you see this exposed brick and the plaster. I actually had that done to the bar. It just was a bar at first, but later on I'll show you when I get close, when I show you the tour, I'll show you how nice that little paint is, because it's actually not even brick, it's painted brick and then it's plaster. So I'll show you that. But anyway, about everything I had to do to bring it up. The only thing I really had to do, these grates here, they were silver, so I painted them like a coppery gold. And these little panels, I actually made those, you know me, projects. And so I was looking through Instagram and Pinterest and everything, and I was like, what am I going to do to this bar? I want to really make it look nice. I really want it to be up to date, fashionable, whatever. And so I saw this one bar where this guy had this like a crocodile paneling against his mirrors, and I was like, ooh, I like that. But we're not going to do no crocodile, and I've already got this plaster, it doesn't match. So anyway, so let me figure it out. But I had some pearl fabric, and so I was like, okay, you know what, that would match really nicely if I made these panels. So I figured out how I was gonna make some panels. I went and got some wood from Home Depot, had my husband help me measure and cut them to where they'd be perfect fit in, and then I just kind of patted them and actually just stapled the fabric on, cut and stapled, and then I glued them against the mirror, and I think it came out really nice. I'll show you up close, so a little later when I'm doing my tour, so you can tell me if it came out nice. I think it did. It looks really good to me. But anyway, and then really, that's all really I had to do. I didn't have to do it, but that's all I did. I just painted those grates, added that paneling. That's it. And then I stocked it. Stocked the bar, decorated the bar, and that's it. So let me take you on my little tour so you can see all I got and what all I stocked it with and what you need to stock your bar with. So let's go. Hey guys, okay, so let's go on my little tour. So let me show you everything you need and what I have for my bar. Again, if you see these lights, don't worry about it. Okay, First of all, I keep little cool little bottles because if I do some homemade mixers or whatever, I'll use these as the mixers. I'll put a little label on and say what it is. But in the meantime, I just like them sitting there because I like those bottles. I have a candle. I have fresh flowers. I always keep fresh flowers in the house. So these some I bought from the grocery store. This is a little fun. Come around here, babe. These are just these are my corks from my wine and champagne, and I'm not going to tell you if I've drank all of them this year in quarantine. And well, it's February, so I haven't drank all of these since February of this year. So, but since quarantine, that's that. But anyway, look how cute these little, look at these shot glasses, so cute. Anyway, little shot glasses. Always keep lemons and limes. This is an electric electric bottle opener, wine opener. These are my cute little crystals. If you need to make a martini, you need to mix. I love that. Or you can do it. I also have bar carts, and so I'll put these for my juices on my bar cart or whatever. Anyway, if you need to decant anything like whiskeys, or you need to decant some red wine, that's that. Sugars. My husband likes, what do you like those, baby? Those old fashions. And so we need sugars, or we need it for, you know, our teas or whatever. I'll show you my tea and coffee in a minute. Anyway, I always keep a little wet towel, and I rinse it out here. But I always keep a little towel to clean stuff off. Of course, I need to wash dishes, either little stuff. This is just a fun little bottle that I found in an antique shop, and apparently it's some kind of Houston guy. So if you guys know this, you could tell me the name of this person. But anyway, back in the day, this guy used to paint. It was an artist, and he would paint bottles, and then he would give them to charities for auction. So if you know this guy, look at this. Isn't this kind of like Picasso-like? Isn't that fabulous? And so I found it in an antique shop, and I just thought it was cool, so I brought it to my apartment. Anyway, all my wines and reds and whites or whatever, I need to do all reds, all whites, and then sherries or whatever. I have not done that yet. I'll get to that. Anyway, these, I got to show y'all these. These are from an assemblage, Lenny Kravitz. Okay, first of all, Lenny Kravitz is awesome. Second of all, Dom Perignon is probably my favorite champagne in the world. Now, everyday champagne, I love Clicquot. But for my high-end, not so everyday special stuff, I love Dom Perignon. Anyway, Lenny Kravitz had designed a Dom Perignon bottle, and so I went to, when we were in New York once, we went to the exhibit. He of course he's an artist, but one of his many talents, he's a photographer, so he had a photography exhibit, and then it was sponsored and by Dom Perignon, so it was featuring the Dom Perignon. Anyway, it was called Assemblage. And if you know anything about champagne, first of all, I'm a champagne lover, but if you know anything about champagne, you know champagne is always about the assemblage, the mix. Was it mixed with the 20% Pinot, whatever. Anyway, this is not about champagne, but if you're a champagne lover, then you know it's all about the assemblage. But I want to show you something fun. Look at the back of the poster. So the posters, one side had assemblage, the Lenny Kravitz exhibition. The back was like everybody who was at this party that he shot as a photographer. Well, anyway, I just thought, I didn't need the big poster, I just wanted the assemblage, but when I cut it out, it was the perfect little picture. And look, it's Lenny's little daughter, and that's Susan Sarandon, I believe. And this guy, I think he's a designer, I can't think of his name. Anyway, whoever was at the party, look it up, assemblage. Anyway, I just think that that's the cutest little backdrop, the background. Look, anyway. Zoe is so cute, isn't she? Look just like a mama. Anyway, so I just put that there, just decoration. So, secondly, I told you guys, come up here, babe. I want to show you guys, look how beautiful that plaster, look how beautiful a job they did. I really, really love it. It's like an ode to Louisiana and exposed brick, and it reminds me of the French Quarters. I'm from Louisiana, so of course that was fabulous. And it's also reminds me, our house is Spanish style, and it really plays well with Tuscan things and whatever, so it reminded me of the Tuscan theme. So I just thought the bar would look good, and so I think it's fabulous. You tell me. Anyway, as you, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I gotta go through my drawers. I'm way over here and I forgot to go through my drawers. Anyway, this drawer is just coasters, flask. No one uses the flask. But anyway, this is my bar run list. If I need something, I've always put it on. As you can see, I'm out of champagne. I need some. You know, all the little stuff. Oh, I gotta show you guys my cute little coasters. Look at my husband's coasters. His sister got these for him, and he's an Omega, so he loves these little blue, purple and gold coasters, and all his little Omega friends, child, they gravitate to those. Anyway, in this drawer, I have like my cherries, my straws, these little umbrellas, my cocktail napkins, anything you need to make the cocktail. And this is just another towel. It's just a dry towel, but I always bring towels over. So this sugars, these little things, these little cocktail caviars, these are just like those little flowers and hibiscus flowers and syrup, cherries, little stuff like that. Here, all the things to make cocktails, if you need to make cocktails, all my little tea strainers and things like that. And then this is a bottle opener. But I want to show you this. Okay, so once when we were in Capri, Italy, and I was going to get people like little gifts. And so I got all these little wine stoppers, and so they say Capri and different things like they were so cute. So I was going to give them out, but I forgot to give them out, and I actually had lost them. And when I was cleaning out doing another project, I found them, and I was like, oh, the little bottle stoppers from Capri. I'm going to put these on my bar. They ain't going nowhere. Anyway, so if you thought you was going to get a gift from Capri, they're with me. Anyway, so here I have all my glasses. So I have goblets, I have red wine, white wine, I have crystal, I have, these are my husband's little short, low ball, whatever glasses, highball glasses, martini glasses, shot glasses, sake, if you want to do sake tasting. This is for my tea. I mean, I have everything you need. These are my mixers. These are for, what do you call those when you do the little desserts at the end? I can't even think of what it is. But anyway, these are for those, like when you do sherries and things like that. I have everything, you know, I even have the solo cups. They're not red, they're orange, but I have solo cups. So whatever you need, I have it here. Here is like a mixer. This is like my Ninja if you want to mix frozen drinks. I have some a frozen ice thing back there. I have an ice machine. I have trash can here, and then these are like little vases that I have extra. Let me see what else. I have a refrigerator. Okay, so this, I keep all my like champagne and rosés here. Rosé champagne. I have one bottle of champagne, a couple bottles of rosé, and this is a beer that one of our friends gave us. So that's interesting. But anyway, I'm going to restock because I need some champagne. But anyway, in my freezer, so I have a freezer. I was gonna try to put it here, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't need to do that. I have in my freezer, I keep come down, babe. In my freezer, I keep glasses where you want to keep them cold in case you're making cocktails or you want a cold glass. I keep those. I have like all the little ice cubes. So if you want, I have all kinds of fun. I have stuff with flowers in there, stuff with strawberries in there. I have the little molds for the little old fashions for my husband. I have some frozen things in there to put into cocktails. I mean, I have everything. In the refrigerator, I have all my sodas and juices and everything that you need to make the proper cocktail, proper whatever. So I even have beer for my husband because I don't drink beer. But anyway, so all of that is there. We'll move on to my white liquors. Yeah, I'm on white liquors, like my vodkas, my gins, my tequilas, all of that. Let me see, here is where I have my beverage dispensers for when I have company, so they're bigger dispensers, so I keep them here because, you know, this is kind of hard to get out, so I leave that there. Anyway, move on. I have all my brown liquors, Gentleman Jack, Hennessy's, cognacs, whiskeys, everything, anything. On my rum, anything. I have everything you need. Here is where I put on my, if you need like to put ice on, or put something on ice, that's like a holder. I have carafes. This is like if you're mixing and you need like several different things like strawberries, cherries, lemons, whatever. You can stack, those are stackables for that. If you're making a little like wine and cheese for, if you're making wine and cheese for your wines or whatever, that's a little holder for that. Here, if you need a little candies or whatever, all this stuff for cocktails, that's that. These are like little things that I have set up, like if I need a cutting board, or if I'm, sometimes I'll tell what's the cocktail of the day, so I'll have that, the menu, I'll have that there. Okay, up here, glasses, these are for cocktails. Look how cool these are. These are my husband's, parents. So my husband is the third, so these came from his dad, which is a junior, when he got married to his mom. So this was a wedding gift, so because my husband is the third and that's his initials, so we keep those there for him, so that's cool. Then I have like tulip shaped glasses up there because that's what I like drinking champagne out of, or rosé out of. I have Dom Perignon Lenny Kravitz edition. These are the bottles and the boxes that he designed. See the hammered glass, and it's kind of coppery gold. That's Lenny's design. And of course, we've had to have Lenny's champagne. Of course, that's the bottle he designed. Up here is my Cartier champagne. If you buy Cartier, then you get Cartier champagne. At least you should make them give you some anyway. And so we bought from Cartier a couple of times, so we have a couple of bottles. I never opened them, so I just keep them there. So that's that. And let me see, just more glasses here. But then here are all the things that you need to make the cocktails: the Country, the Bally's, the Absinthe, the Chambord, Saint Germain, anything you need to make the cocktails. Here are all the syrups. So I have bitters, I have syrups, I have mixers, all that stuff is there. Let me see. Oh, I gotta show you this. Come back up in here, babe. I gotta show you. When I tell you this is a bar, it's a bar. It's a full bar. So in the morning times, my husband drinks coffee, so he pulls this out and plugs it here, and so he makes his coffee. I don't know how to make coffee, so that's that. I do know how to make tea. This is called a zojirushi, and this is what I use to make my tea. You could set it on 3 different things. If you want black tea, green tea, white tea, or whatever, you just set it up here, put some water in it, and it'll boil on your different settings. And so I make tea with that, or I just so this is what I have. What kind of tea I have now? Now I have my Keurig. Oh, this is the best tea in the world, my child. So I have that, and then over here I just have all of the necessaries that you need to make cocktails. All the sodas, all this. I have extra bottles of wine and stuff back there. And these are my fun glasses, like my Bub glasses, my Moet glasses. This is my husband's little Moet Omega glass. And look how funny this. And when my dad passed and we were cleaning up the house, I found this from my high school. They used to call me E-Boney. I'm not Boney anymore. So anyway, I found that. Isn't that cool? So I can have that glass. Just little fun stuff. So my Moet glasses, my Vub glasses, my Vub Rich glasses, all those. So that is what I have in my bar. It is absolutely stocked. Whatever you need, whatever you want to make, whatever you want to drink, we have it here at our bar. So I'm not saying that you need to stock it like mine, but I'm saying you need at least some basics. So pull from that what you need, and so you get some basics. Anyway, let's make a cocktail. Okay, guys, let's make a cocktail. Okay, so let's go back to our theme of traveling. And when we were traveling, when the world was right, when the world was open, we would go to Europe a lot. My husband had to travel to London a lot, so I would travel with him, and it became my favorite city. So anyway, with that in mind, I've been playing with this new little gem. This is no kind of commercial or anything. It's purple. So I thought I've been playing with it lately. So I thought I'd make this one because it's called the Windsor Garden. On this website, they have all kinds of cocktails that you can make with this purple gin. Anyway, this one's called Windsor Garden. It reminded me of London and the Queen's Garden. So with that being said, I want to make it. And I've never made it before, so we finna taste this together. And at our house, dinner is very important. But before dinner, and what's even more important, is our aperitif hour. So when we were traveling around, we would go to Europe a lot, like I said, and especially in Italy and in France, they would have what's called aperitif hour. And aperitif hour is basically just cocktail hour, but they would have the cocktails that they would have are more savory or more not sweet, because aperitif just means to open. So to open your palate for dinner, they want you to have an aperitif or an appetizer or whatever. That's where it all comes from. But you know how when your mom says, you know, don't eat any sugar before dinner or whatever. I'm saying that now because I'm the mama. But anyway, that really is true, because you shouldn't have any sugar. So aperitifs are a little less on, little more on the savory side more than the sweet side, because you don't want to ruin your appetite. With that in mind, let's make our drink. Okay, so Windsor Garden. This is why this bar is so important, because you have to have everything here. And so I have everything right here in my bar. So Windsor Garden calls for this purple gin, simple syrup, fresh lemon juice. And so I have all my things. I have the lemon squeeze, I have the muddler, I have a knife to cut it, I have a strainer, the little measuring cup. I have, it calls for herbs out of your garden. And because I think in my head I'm going to have a culinary garden this spring, I'm going to have mint, I'm going to have basil in my head. Right now, I really do have rosemary. It's been growing since last year, and I have big rosemary bushes, so I'm really proud of those. But I want to add to my garden, so in my head, I'm going to have a garden. So, you got to get herbs out of your garden. This is my rosemary that came out of my garden. And lemons. I believe that lemons should be room temperature, so I always keep them here, and because I think it makes it juicier, and you'll see how juicy it is. And then this, I saw this from a cocktail guy. He said have a wet towel and put your mint in there. So this is my mint, and it will keep up to 2 weeks in your refrigerator. So I've been keeping that little mint down there. And so all the herbs, basil, thyme, rosemary, mint, put all that, let's start. Put it all in. So I'm gonna use some of that. Use some of that. I've never made this one, so I'm gonna see how this tastes. So if you guys have some of the purple gin, you could use regular gin, I guess, but you want that fact, so I want to use the purple gin. So I'm gonna use all the rest of these herbs, put them in here. We're gonna leave some rosemary out because you're gonna garnish with that. And then look how juicy. Let me cut this. These lemons are when you leave them out. Now I'm gonna put it. Calls for, let's see, ½ ounce of lemon juice. So put the lemon up. Boom. Put the lemon in there. Oh, see that? See how that juice just pops out of there? That's one. Well, I have half. Yeah, I have half an ounce. Right there. So there. Saw my trash can. Put that in there. And then it says simple syrup. Because this is really savory and it has gin and everything, I bet you that that simple syrup is not going to make a big difference. I know I just preached to you about not having sugar before dinner, but I think this is going to be very savory. So we're going to try it. Half an ounce. And it's not that much. So just half an ounce. In fact, that's a little too much. Yeah. So put that in there. And so then it just says to muddle. Of course, I have my muddler. I have everything right here. So I'm muddling. And I guess that you shouldn't beat them to death. You just muddle it a little bit. I guess you're trying to just get the essence of the herbs out. So I muddle it a little bit. Oh, I didn't put any mint, child. Let me put some mint in there while I'm muddling. Put me some mint. Muddle away. That smell, it actually smells good. The Windsor Garden. Okay. Okay, Windsor Garden. So, let's see. Got the mint muddle. So, shake up with some ice. Ice right here. Boom. Okay. And let's see, where's my top right here. Move these out of the way. Girl, I was shaking and my husband gonna say, you didn't put the gin. You didn't put the gin in. So let me put the 2 ounces of gin, girl. I put everything in there but the gin. He's my gin. Okay. So let me put that in there. Child, we done missed the star of the show, the purple gin. So, child, let me shake this back up. No wonder it was sounding a little dry. It's like, okay, dang, yeah. Liquid, okay. So here we go. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, we shake. We've shaken. Let me see. Have my strainer. You know what? I like to keep stemless glasses in my little freezer here. So, stemless glass. That's already cold. And so, I'm going to put my, I'm going to put this here. Let me move these. Okay, something, get on something. Let me move that. In fact, I'll just put this here because I got to wash it. So, put that there. Let's see what we got. Pour that out. And I'm using my little tea strainer because it has a lot of herbs. And I know I just muddled those herbs and I don't want any of it to get in the drink. Look at how that pretty color. Okay, look at that. Look how pretty. And then it says to add ice. Add a little ice. Add a little ice. And it says a sprig of rosemary to garnish. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add just a little bit of Prosecco because I want some effervescence. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how this, look how pretty. It's so girly, so cute. Got a whole bunch of rosemary in there though. Let's see, let's taste it. You know what? Get me a cute little straw. Just cut it. Save that one for next time. Let's see. Child. Let's see. Oh, it's good. It's real good. Okay. Okay, it's good. Okay, I'm gonna make these next time I have company. Look, girl. Still for Valentine's. But anyway, it's good. Okay, guys. So, we've made our drink. We've had our tour. And I've told you all about my bar. Hopefully, you'll do your bar. You'll let me see your bar. I want to see them. Post pictures on Instagram. Tag me on it because I want to see all your bars. In fact, I might even come to your house. Make me a drink. Anyway, because I'll make you one when you get here. I'll make you a winter garden. Anyway, thank you so much for taking your time to hang out with me. I appreciate everything you guys do. Drop down in the comments. Just let me know how you like it, how you like the bar, how you like the tour, what you think about my little pad. Tell me everything. Okay. All right, guys.